Happy Christmas Eve to you all. I'm here. And the pop culture news feeds are still blazing, even this close to Christmas. Very important things today. Oh, be quiet, Facebook. Is Ginger Duggar on birth control? Fans demand to know why she's not pregnant. They don't even want to know. They demand. Why? Who cares? Who cares? Ginger, are you seeing an infertility doctor? The Duggar pregnancy watch is getting out of hand. Amid news that Joseph Duggar is expecting his first child with Kendra Caldwell after just 3 months of marriage, fans of the family are now looking at Ginger Duggar, who is the only married sister who has yet to have kids, and wondering why the 24-year-old hasn't got pregnant after more than a year of wedded bliss. In fact, some of these so-called loyal followers have even started to harass the Counting On star, accusing her of everything from using birth control to being infertile, as if either is somehow a crime as the reason for the delay in starting a family. So what's the truth? We need to read on to find out. Maybe click a button at the bottom and then watch me watch another ad, probably. Well, don't. No. Since Ginger is somewhat of a black sheep of the family in that she often wears pants, something that goes against the clan's strict dress code, and is the first sister to move out of Arkansas, many suspect the Counting On star has been acting out and using birth control to prevent pregnancy. As matriarch Michelle Duggar attributes a miscarriage in her youth to being on the pill prior, any idea of contraception is a big no-no for the family. We feel compelled to remind you that their theory about birth control causing that miscarriage is absolutely incorrect. They've also, I don't know. So I guess we really don't even have an answer to all of this, but okay. I mean, I know, I understand it's the whole family thing, the religion thing, but who cares? Who cares? Let it go. I mean, maybe they're just not ready to start a family yet. I mean, is there, I guess, again, I'm going to catch flack for stating that, how dare they suggest that they're not ready to start a family yet. They should have pounded out 3 kids by now. She is in her zone. Caitlyn Jenner is 68, shows off her figure in cropped leggings as she takes a courtside seat at a basketball game in Los Angeles. It's kind of sexy just for the way they title it. Good for her. Yeah, she's kind of sexy. Look at those heels. I mean, she's 68. She's the hottest 68-year-old. I would say hottest I've ever seen, but she's up there. This article I found kind of interesting. It has to do with 90 Day Fiancé. Basically, what it has to do with immigration and marriage. I scrolled down through. There's a lot of stuff that we didn't really need to repeat. But while watching the show, you can't help but not notice a common thread binding a few of these couples. Many people seem so desperate for love and companionship that they set out to find it in places that are less traditional. Each season, we see men and women who use international dating apps in the hopes of finding love in foreign countries. And it's not surprising. Society has done an excellent job at making us believe that being single is some kind of disease, and that if you aren't married by a certain age, there must be something wrong with you. Each person on the show seems to be living some weird extension of that social pressure. I agree. During courtship with their foreign spouse, it's easy for viewers to notice red flag after red flag, all of which the love-struck Americans do their very best to defend and dismiss. Perhaps they're blinded by the possibility of happily ever after. Who among us, right? And of course, the show's creators are quick to capitalize on all the drama taking place. Absolutely, that's why we watch it. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of true. Like, these people are desperate, and it is one of those things. Like, society says, that being single is a disease, and be like, I personally am single. I freaking love being single. It's like, I know, it's great. Always like, we would love like a Mrs. CPT, the coupon king around here to help. I know, but have no problems. Little People Big World stars Audrey and Jacob Roloff spark feud rumors. This is a report, but that little kid is a-hole. And then, how dare he? Little People Big Feud. Jacob Roloff has always been the rebel of the Roloff family, and his completely different views have definitely caused a rift between him and his family members. Jacob was estranged from the family for a brief time after he quit hit TLC reality show Little People Big World in 2014. And even though he's since reconciled relationships with his parents and his siblings, it seems there's only one person in the Roloff family that he's not very keen: his sister-in-law, Audrey Roloff. Jacob went as far to unfollow Audrey, who is married to his older brother, Jeremy Roloff, on Instagram. What a badass. His choice to unfollow his sister-in-law seems deliberate because he's still following his brothers, Jeremy and Zach Roloff, Zach's wife, Tori Roloff, his sister, Molly Roloff, and mom, Amy Roloff. Even though Jacob's dad and Amy, ex-husband Matt Roloff, is on Instagram, Jacob doesn't follow him either. How is this a news article? So that's really the report. The report is that he stopped following her on Instagram. All right, well, never mind. I'm not gonna call him an a-hole. He's a brat. He's a spoiled brat, if nothing else. But. And then finally, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's birthday message for Jinger leaves fans confused. Happy birthday to Jinger Duggar Volo. Jim Bob and Michelle's sixth eldest daughter just celebrated her 21st birthday. In typical Duggar fashion, the family took to social media to wish her well, but there was something about her parents' message that didn't sit quite right with some fans. He added, Jim Dog posted a message on YouTube for their daughter, and that's when people started getting concerned. Well, let's watch this.
Well, this is Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, and we are here with our friend, Kelly Bates.
It's the Bates.
Michelle and Kelly together have had 38 children. That's really amazing. It's a miracle. It is a miracle.
It's a lot of freaking kids.
Gil and Kelly are celebrating 30 years of marriage yesterday.
With some of our best friends. We are so thankful.
Some of the best friends in the whole world.
In this beautiful place in the Bahamas.
So we got an idea. John flew us down to the Bahamas to celebrate their wedding anniversary, and so we're having a great time. But today, the 21st, is Ginger's birthday. And so we just called Ginger and wished her happy birthday. But we want to do a video message to Ginger. You're such a sweet girl. We love you so much and so thankful for you.
24 years ago today, we were not in this setting at all. We were back in our home on Johnson Road, and our little Ginger was born in our home on Johnson Road. And so, Ginger, we love you so much. We're so grateful for Jeremy, such a godly leader, a man that loves the Lord, and you two serving the Lord together there in Laredo. We want to sing happy birthday to Ginger.
We wish you could be with us, but
Ginger, it's been fun for us watching you grow up over the years. You've been a delight for us to get to see from this time to married life. We love you.
keep up the good work. You've done a great job. All right, let's sing.
Happy birthday to you.
Are you serious?
Happy birthday, dear Ginger. Happy birthday to you.
Let's end with a kiss.
Okay, that's the most bizarre thing of. I mean, it's thinking happy birthday, but then he ended it with a kiss. So pretty much they're saying, look, honey, like, where's your children? Are you defying our rules and using birth control? How dare you, Jin Jin? With that said, hopefully that leaves a special feeling in your heart for the Christmas season. And yes, I would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and thanks so much for watching me talk about this nonsense for the last years. It's been years now. I love it, and it's part of my Saturday routine is to sit down and look up all this crap and tell you all it. So God bless you, everyone. We'd like to spend a special shout out to Caitlyn, all of the Duggars, Josh especially, Mama June, Honey Boo Boo, Pumpkin, all the family members, Little People Big World, all the roll-offs, all the sister wives and the dude. Yes. Merry Christmas. All right, I'll be back next week and see what's new. Until then, see ya.
Do unto others as I would have them do unto me.